and welcome to another SEL Tip Tuesday. Today we're at Cato Middle School where we're going to be meeting with Amanda Rice, the behavioral intervention specialist, as she teaches a class on goal setting.
Goals help us to evaluate if we need to change our actions and or behavior in order to meet the goals that we set for ourselves. And goals help us to maintain focus and to stay on track.
Goal setting is one of the core competencies of a practical SEL lesson, focusing on self-management by setting reasonable goals that students can achieve.
Goals are very important, very, very important, and you have to set them very frequently.
Later on in the future, people sometimes don't have a lot of goals and they don't know what they want to do when they're older, but I'm a person who wants to have a plan when I'm older. I want to, achieve my goals.
To make sure that we are evaluating if we need to make some changes in order to meet those goals.
Learning to set goals early can help these kiddos navigate their future by using the proper tools set forth in lessons like these.
In middle school, it's, the kids are still trying to figure out who they are and what they're doing with their life. So we want them to start thinking about that and be able to make those changes if they need to in order to make those goals as they get older.
An important element of goal setting is introducing the conversation so the students can navigate between short and long-term goals.
Short-term goals are anything from like a day to a month or so, something that are shorter, but sometimes they do work up to your long-term goals, whereas long-term goals are more than a couple of months and they contribute to your future of your life.
Some people might have a goal of being the first one in their family to graduate high school. Some people might dream of going to a huge college like Stanford.
Students say this class has been very beneficial because having a positive vision for the future can be a good influence on others.
I think it's also important for other people to see that you are achieving something so they can get motivated too as well, so they can achieve it as well.
One of the goals of the course is for the students to develop critical thinking skills while becoming self-aware, responsible, and engaged with their future by continually evaluating their goals.
Being on the right path, hanging out with the right people, being influenced by the right people, surrounding themselves with the right people, and making the choices to do the right thing, having that consequential thinking, if I do this, what's the consequence, good and bad? What are the pros and cons?
Well, that's it for this edition of SEL Tip Tuesday. If you enjoyed today's episode, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content just like this. We'll see you next time for another SEL Tip Tuesday.